In fact, info and physics are two inseparable entities. In general, if you consider the term info itself, then it certainly relates more to a discipline like comp sci, and there is a quite definite, logical, and correct role in the information. You will remember there the methods of encoding information, remember how a computer works in general, remember that any physical text can be turned into a stream of zeros and ones. Then these zeros and ones can be somehow made to work in a computer, transform them into one or another form, recode and use them as desired. And in that context, the term information is highly relevant and does not give rise to any inquiries, as it refers to a collection of data. Dataset. Well, dataset. We have a computer here, there are some data, everything, we are familiar with it, we work with it, everything is clear to us. What to do with physics? How did physics in general seep into this theory of information? As you may recall, if you delve into the structure of matter, if you try to find a starting point for the existence of all material around us, then sooner or later we'll come across the fact that any particle divides and continues to divide when such a technical possibility arises. The consequences of continuously dividing matter into the smallest particles remain unclear to all individuals. At the moment, as far as I know, they stopped at the level of quarks, and most likely sooner or later someone will come out on stage again and say that any matter is information. What does he mean by that? How can a physical object be connected to what is recorded in a different location or stored in a digital format? Well, first of all, we need to introduce an understanding of physics information here. How does physics understand information? In fact, it is not quite clear how physics understands information. But meanwhile, it is quite acceptable to make a comparison where we have some code that describes matter in the form it exists, and there is a substance that fills this code. What is the substance that occupies this code? However, in this location there are actually a significant number of ideas present. One of the most reasonable theories that I have come across is based on the idea that there is a quantum field around us, which consists of various energy oscillations. I am now greatly exaggerating this explanation in order for everyone to understand and even find it interesting. And this quantum field, which consists of various oscillations and is unclear from what, is precisely capable of forming matter. It creates matter based on information. All matter is formed from energy in the process of creation. And here we see an intersection with Einstein's work with that famous formula where E equals mc2. And in general, this is not a new thing at all, so we can basically state that any matter is energy. In order for energy to take on some form, it needs to be stored somewhere. Here's how to record this energy, how to apply it, and there is information.